What is going on, guys? QKnightZ here, and today, well, I'm coming at you with another Zombies Top 5. I apologize for missing a couple days of upload. I contracted a pretty serious disease after accidentally clicking on this quality video from the Pro Gamer J. I mean, just look at that. What the fuck? DLC 5 is out. I mean, you know a video like that is just gonna be amazing, especially when it comes from an ultra handsome, non-clickbaiting scumbag like the Pro Gamer J. But I mean, that's the wrong series for an intro like that. Today we're going to be focusing on zombies and going over 5 fake Easter eggs or fake rumors from Black Ops 3 Zombies. And really, making this video and thinking of all these rumors has just been a trip down memory lane for me. Just thinking about the last year and all of the stupid things that have been floating around the community throughout Black Ops 3 and the massive disappointments when a lot of these things never ended up happening. I mean, if you've been a part of this community like myself this last year, I'm sure you'll get a kick out of some of these rumors that you've probably forgotten about. But anyways, guys, if you enjoy zombies and like this video, I would really appreciate it if you could leave me a like. It definitely does help out a lot. And let's get into this. Our number 5 spot goes to a rumor that truly left me scratching my head. I mean, after the trailer for Zetsubo no Shima dropped, you guys will probably remember the spam in your sub box from every imaginable zombies YouTuber posting a video saying that Vulture Aid, the perk from Buried, was confirmed to be returning in Zetsubo no Shima. I mean, seriously, if you search Vulture Aid and Zetsubo no Shima at the same time, there are like 50 plus videos, like 3 pages just about this. I mean, this was one of those rumors that made no fucking sense in the first place, and the reasoning for this rumor was unbelievably stupid. Everyone was posting these videos saying Vulture Aid confirmed in Black Ops 3 Zombies because the COD Wiki, for some reason, said Vulture Aid was returning. I mean, guys, the COD Wiki is a public site. Anybody can edit that. So for the trolls out there, if you really want to fuck with the gullible part of the community, just go ahead and edit a zombies page on the COD Wiki. I mean, hell, one of you should go edit the Zombies in Spaceland page to say who's who and the ray gun are returning, just to see how many people make a video about it. And Vulture Aid being on Zetsubo really made no sense in the first place. All of the things that Vulture Aid does, they've kind of already been replaced through Gobblegums, except for the whole seeing where wall weapons are through walls. That is something that would still kind of be useful, but at the end of the day, it really didn't make a lot of sense, and the reasoning for making these videos was just laughable, and it comes in at our number 5 spot. Coming in at number 4, we have something that just further proves my point that the weapon variety in Black Ops 3 Zombies was absolutely pathetic, and that was the Razorback on Horizon Drock. And this one is a little different from the Vulture Aid scandal because they actually showed, I believe it was Dempsey, using the Razorback in the trailer. I mean, there was a really small shot of him shooting it in the original intro trailer. And of course, when Horizon Drock was finally released, we didn't get any new weapons besides the bows, which that's one of the reasons that Horizon Drock has never been my favorite map because of the weapon variety, but that's a topic for another day. I really can't think of any other time where the entire community would be so excited over a single new gun before Black Ops 3. I mean, in Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2, and it's not really World at War, but the other 2 games, it was kind of a given that we would get at least a new few guns every DLC. Again, you can search Razorback Horizon Drock and be greeted with a million different videos talking about how it was confirmed to be added into the game. I mean, we did eventually get to use it on Zetsubo no Shima, and it's really not the best gun, but not on Horizon Drock, and never ever did we get to use any other guns besides the base guns on that map. And the shattered dreams of weapon variety in DLC 1 takes our number 4 spot. Coming in at number 3, we have ourselves something that personally I thought was real when these were released, or at least I thought some of these were real. And those are the fake purple perks and masks on Revelations. Now, when Juggernog and Stamina Up were revealed to be a purple perk upgrade on Revelations, people immediately got to work on a ton of fake ones. I mean, there were so many of them. There was one for almost every perk imaginable. There was a PhD Flopper one, there was a Mule Kick one, I mean, hell, there was even a Who's Who one at some point. And the one that I truly, really did think was real was the PhD Flopper one. I mean, it just made a lot of sense because Blundell had to have known how much the community wanted PhD back, and this would have been the perfect way to give it to us. The hats really didn't do what the actual perks themselves did. The hat just gave an extra hit in the case of Juggernog. The Stamina Up one made you run just a bit faster. So the PhD Flopper mask, which I believe they showed was the Shadow Man mask, could have just given you no splash and fall damage and wouldn't need to have changed the slide into the PhD Flop. I mean, honestly, I do think the hats are a huge missed opportunity, and I truly don't understand why they didn't give us something similar to PhD Flopper in Black Ops 3. With the way Black Ops 3 is, PhD would not have been overpowered in the slightest. It just would have been fan service to bring back everyone's favorite perk. I mean, I was talking with a buddy the other day, and it's pretty crazy to think that the only time after Black Ops 1 that we saw the actual perk machine for PhD was on Mob of the Dead Grief. That's the only time, besides the little, you could see it on Die Rise but not actually get to it. And I think it was on Mob of the Dead in the boat, but where you could actually buy it from the perk machine. That was it. Apart from that, it was a perma perk on Buried and the Wonder Fizz on Origins, and it was danger closest in Black Ops 3, which again is a whole nother rant. But regardless, the fake hats and helmets on Revelations come in at our number 3 spot. Now I have to admit, number 1 and number 2 both go to just a period of time in Black Ops 3, and they're both times when there were 1,000,001 rumors flying around about what was to come from Black Ops 3 Zombies. And at number 2, we have the pre-Black Ops 3 release rumors. And if you were around and in the community at the time, you will remember the information that was flying all over the place at that period of time. I mean, I had almost forgotten about some of these, but especially this one. Before the Doris remake was announced, a lot of people and most of the community, at least the Call of Duty YouTuber community, thought that Black Ops 3 Zombies would have nothing to do with any of the other games. Go to one of your favorite YouTubers' channels and just go way back to that time period, like July and August, and watch some of their videos. People thought that Black Ops 3 would have nothing to do with the previous storyline. I mean, there were so many crazy rumors. I remember people thought Juggernog wasn't going to return. I mean, how many of you guys remember that the Frozen Forest map that everybody was talking about? How many of you guys remember that people were saying that was the map we were going to get? If you do remember that, type a 1 in the comments down below if you were around for the whole Frozen Forest scandal. Again, this was an example of how easily the entire community could just be messed with, because before Black Ops 3 was released, everyone was so desperate for information. Everyone was so desperate for a video to upload. I mean, in July and August, we knew nothing. I mean, I hadn't even started my channel yet, so I was kind of spectating at the time. I was watching other people, and I have a lot of memories about all the misinformation we had. Like the Moon remake for DLC 1, and how people were saying you could pay money, like real money, to skip rounds in Zombies. Like you could buy points to skip rounds, like COD point, like that sort of thing. My god, the things people made up were just absolutely hilarious in retrospect. Again, now's your chance. Go ahead and post something on the Reddit saying that the developers at Infinity Ward are your parents, and leak a bunch of fake juicy intel. The community will lap it up. Hell, maybe I'll lap it up, and it will be hilarious, and you will be legendary. But the pre-release rumors for Black Ops 3 Zombies comes in at our number 2 spot. Alright guys, number 1, it's time to derail this train. And I mean, this one is tough to think about what it could have been. I'm gonna go completely off script here. I'm just gonna rant for a little bit about this number 1 spot. And the number 1 spot goes to just Revelations in general and what could have been. Like, so many leaks came out before Revelations, so many fake leaks, fake rumors, fake Easter eggs, fake everything, and they make me sad because they were all so much better than what we actually got. Now, Revelations as a map, like as you play it, I enjoy it. I have a good time playing it, but it could have been so much better. I mean, do you guys feel me there? Like, if you agree, just let me know in the comments. Like, discuss this down there. Revelations could have been so much more. There were so many crazy rumors about this. There are rumors that every single boss was going to return. You'd get them at different intervals throughout the game. That would have been crazy fun. I just have to say that would have been great. That actually might have been a little too hard, but it still would have been very cool. The remake that really makes me sad was, or not the remake, the rumor that we got that really makes me sad is that we were going to be getting an all wonder weapon box that you could hit for 10,000 points. Can you imagine how amazing that would be? Can you imagine just being able to hit the box for 10k and get the baby gun, or get the thunder gun, or get one of the bows, just something like that. Say you hit the box, you get the scavenger, you hit it again, you get the wonder waff. That would have just been so unbelievably cool. Just have a box filled with old starting pistols and wonder weapons. That was the rumor. It was going to be all old starting pistols and wonder weapons and all old equipment. So you get like the Matryoshka dolls and the Gersh devices and other things like that. Molotov cocktails. That would have just been so much fun. And this is something that doesn't bother me. This other point that I have to make is something that doesn't bother me as much as it probably bothers you. But it's the fact that we didn't get the staffs on Revelations. Everybody wanted the staffs to return, and we just didn't get them. I mean, Revelations as a whole, it was just a disappointment because we got so much less than I think we should have. Like right now in the comments, go down there and comment what you think was the biggest disappointment from Revelations. Like what thing we didn't see return was the biggest disappointment for you? Like what were you, I'm saying what a lot, what were you really looking forward to seeing in that map that we didn't end up getting? I realize I'm just going off the tracks here and ranting, but Revelations just had so many things that we just did not get that we really should have. And that's what takes our #1 spot. And before you guys go, I just want to say thank you guys so much. 90,000 subscribers, I hit that just the other day, I think 2 days ago now. We're nearing up on 91,000. And once I hit 100,000, it's just going to be absolutely insane. I've went from 10K to nearly 100K in 3 months. So thank you guys so much for that. It's absolutely insane to me, and I really appreciate it. Again, I posted a video about the Executioner in Black Ops 3 Zombies. It's my favorite weapon, and my good buddy Madgaz ported it into the game for me, and he let me name the upgrade, which you guys should go check out, because it's a pretty damn cool upgrade name. So thank you guys all so much for watching. If you did enjoy and could leave a like, that would be great, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
I think that I'm through with the girl I thought I knew, but I guess I didn't know her well at all. 'Cause I'm getting sick of Janie's latest pick. She's headed for